Now, today we are going to look at equivalent what? Fraction. I've given you the definition of fraction, types of fraction, changing fraction, improper fraction to mixed number, and changing mixed number to what? Improper fraction in our previous video. So now, today we are going to see equivalent what? Fraction. Equivalent fraction means what? Equal fraction. It simply means equal fraction. Now, look at these shapes. When you look at it, you will see that the sectors, the semicircle, are what? Equal. The semicircle, they are what? Equal. Now, this is the fraction of this, or the shaded part here is 1/2. Because it is divided into two equal parts. So this is 1/2. This is divided into 4 equal parts, and the shaded part is what? 2/4. This is divided into 6 equal parts, and the shaded part is what? 3/6. This is also divided into 8 equal parts, and the shaded part is what? 4/8. All these fractions are what? They are equal. Not minding that they have different numbers as we are looking at it, but they are what? Equal. Now let's see how to obtain equivalent what? Fraction. For us to obtain an equivalent fraction, we use a number to multiply the numerator and the denominator. So, like here, this is 1/2. We can multiply the numerator and the denominator by the same number. Let's multiply with 2 here by 2. And 1 times 2 will give us what? 2 over 2 times 2 will give us what? 4. To obtain another equivalent fraction of 1/2, we multiply again by 3. No space. By 3. And this is 1 times 3 will give us what? 3 over 2 times 3 will give us what? 6. We have 3/6. You can also multiply another by 4, and here by 4. So we now say 1 times 4 will give us what? 4 over 2 times 4 will give us what? 8. So, can you see now that these are equivalent fraction of what? 1/2. We have obtained 2/4, 3/6, look at it, and 4/8. 4/8. So, all these fractions are equivalent fraction of what? 1/2. Because when you divide 2/4, you will get back what? 1/2. When you reduce 3/6, you will get back what? 1/2. When you reduce 4/8, you will get back what? 1/2. So they are called what? Equal fraction or equivalent fraction. I hope it's clear. Now, you can be asked to obtain an equivalent fraction of 6/12. You can see that this number 6/12 is a little bit higher. So instead of multiplying to get the equivalent fraction, we can also use what? Division. We can also divide so that we can reduce the number. Because when you multiply, this number will keep on what? Increasing. So we can also use what? Division to reduce the number. Now, we can say you can divide numerator by 2 and divide the denominator by 2. And when this happens, 6 divided by 2 will give us what? 3/12 divided by 2 will give us what? 6. We can also divide again by 3. Six divided by 3 will give us what? 2. And 6 divided by 3 and 12 divided by 3 will give us what? 4. We can also divide again by 6. Remember, whichever number you use to divide the numerator, you also use it to divide the what? Denominator. So 6 divided by 6 will give us what? 1 over 12 divided by 6 will give us what? 2. So all these are now what? Equivalent fraction of what? 6 over 12. Because when you multiply 1 over 2, when you multiply it by 6, you will get back what? 6 over 12. Now look, 1 times 6 is what? 6. 2 times 6 is what? 12. 2 times 3 is what? 6. And 4 times 3 is what? 12. 3 times 2 is what? 6. And 6 times 2 is what? 12. So all these are what? Equivalent fraction of 6 over 12. Hence, we now say that 6 over 12 is equal to 3 over 6, which is equal to 2 over 4, which is equal to 1 over 2. They are all what? Equal. Now, we are going to apply this equivalent fraction in solving a question like this. We are asked to copy and complete each of the following. So we are going to look for the values that will be in these boxes. So we move on. In this first one, we are given 4 over 9, which is equal to box over 27. So for us to obtain a multiplier, for us to obtain the number they multiply to give us 27, we have to divide the second denominator by the first denominator. So we have 27 divided by 9, which will give us what? 3. Now this 3 is the multiplier. So it means we are going to multiply the numerator and the denominator with what? 3. So we have 4 over 9, which is equal to, we multiply up by 3 and multiply down by 3. 4 times 3 will give us what? 12 over 9 times 3 is what? 27. And you can see that they gave us 27 here, and we are asked to find the numerator. So the final answer is 4 over 9 is equal to 12 over 27. I believe it's clear. Now coming to the second one, the one that is complete is the numerator. So we are going to divide the second numerator with the first numerator, which is 18 divided by 3. And that will give us what? 6. This 6 now is a divisor. So it means that we are going to divide this with 6 to obtain this one. So we have something like this. 3 over box equal to 18 over 42. So it means we are dividing this by 4. By 6, sorry. And we divide down by what? 6. So 18 divided by 6 will give us what? 3. And 42 divided by 6 will give us what? 7. So finally we have 3 over 7, which is equal to 18 over 42. If you want to check, you can also multiply 3 by 6 will give us what? 18. And 7 by 6 will give us what? 42. I hope it's clear. Now coming to the third one, we are given 3 over 5 equal to box over 15. So the complete one is the denominator. So we are going to divide the second denominator with the first denominator, which is 15 divided by 5 will give us what? 3. Now 3 is the multiplier. So we have 3 over 5, which is equal to, we now multiply up by 3 and multiply down by 3. When we do that, 3 times 3 will give us what? 9 over 5 times 3 will give us what? 15. And finally, we have that 3 over 5 is equal to 9 over 15. And what we are looking for is what? 9. I hope it's clear.